Welcome, Taurus. This is your July 27th to August 2nd forecast. And for you, the most influential event is going to be Venus entering Cancer on July 31st. That's going to highlight love and relationships. So we have emotional tenderness and nurturing energy deepening in your connections. And I want to see what else you have going on. So wonderful. We do have the 10 of Cups coming out here. So you are just feeling a lot of emotional fulfillment and just wanting to sit in love, unconditional love. And we have the Devil here as well. So there may be some things that come up as a temptation for you, or you may feel there's a little bit of distractions coming on here, and there may even be some specific communication that comes up that is something that is going to create contrast or a little bit of challenge for you to work through. But this is about you remembering that, like, yeah, there are things that are going to distract you from your path and create like just roadblocks or obstacles, but it's really about what you're seeking and desiring ultimately out of your relationships here. And when I say relationships, I mean that with romantic, non-romantic friendships, family, all of that. So that's why I'm saying relationships with the S on the end. All right, so let's look at any challenges that may come up here. So we do have the Queen of Wands showing up here. All right, so there could quite literally be like someone in particular that is creating a little bit of temptation or a distraction. So, you know, that's not going to be everyone's story, but for some of you, like it is coming up here, we are seeing that here. So that is your confirmation. But for others of you, this could really just be about you maybe not feeling as attractive or maybe not feeling as comfortable in your skin, and that sort of being something that is a previous distraction, a previous fear, doubt, questioning your self-worth, your self-value, things of that nature that may be sort of coming back into play. So it could be like those underlying beliefs that you do have that need to be resolved and let go of. We also have the Ace of Cups here as well. So for some of you, you may not be as open to love and dating, or and this is interesting. So I feel like there may be a sense of, so I'm seeing two different paths here. That's why I'm trying to gather enough information to communicate. So let's start with, if you are single, there's definitely the opportunity for love to connect with you here. And I'm just going to get a couple cards here on what, if you are single and opening yourself up to what could potentially be coming your way. So someone who is tatted up, an actual Taurus, so you could be meeting someone with that sign, or have strong Taurus placements, or they could have qualities that represent what we have as Taurus and who we are. So this person's also productive and lovable. So this sounds like, definitely sounds like somebody that's interesting and that can bring you some joy here. What else? Just give me a couple more here. So this person is secure. I mean, look at all these. These are wonderful qualities here. What else? They're playful. Oh, they're player. Okay, interesting. Why? If you have these great qualities, then they have a lot of options we're seeing here. So this may be something that you'll need to consider. And depending on you and what you're open to, you may be also open to dating others at this time, or that just may not be as important to you as a priority for you to just be in a committed relationship. No judgments, and it's not wrong either way. But this person does have some options available to them. And they are accessible. All right, wonderful. So I feel like this person can be someone who is very secure, and they have a strong financial foundation. So they are secure in who they are, as well as what they have going on here. So they may have homes with an S. They may have multiple income revenues here that we're seeing. So this person is definitely a catch, and they have options here, and they're actively dating and figuring out like who aligns with them the most at this time. But that doesn't mean that it wouldn't be you. It can absolutely be you, because this person came into your energy for a reason. All right. So don't look at this person and say like, oh, you're actively dating, because, when you're single, you date, and then, count yourself out of the process. So don't do that, is what I'm hearing. Just go with the flow, and whatever you feel comfortable with, go with that. Because I'm a Taurus, and we can adjust that, so it doesn't have to be like, oh, you can't be seeing other people. We can go along with it and do the same things. So I'm gonna look at the Hangman here. So you may also be deciding, oh, you know what, before we go forward, we're speaking to those single, but I also want to speak to those that are in relationships as well with this Ace of Cups. So it is really a time for peace, for healing, allowing yourself to work through the process of any contrasts or challenges that do come up. And if you are really dedicated and committed to working through things with your partner, or progressing things, moving to the next step, then that is an option that is available to you here as well. Okay, so yeah, sorry about that. I wanted to look at both paths, and I didn't want to skip over anything. So let's look at underlying issues here. So this really may be a strong message here for some of you, that it is a need for you to get in some self-care practices. So if you've been feeling a little unbalanced lately, then self-care practices all the way. Your meditation, your breath work, journaling, getting out into nature, grounding yourself is so important for you. There's a lot of things that you can do to rest and heal and replenish your soul. Okay. So I don't know. Do you like I hate to like cover the cards up, so I'll try not to do that here. So. All right, we have the Three of Pentacles here as well. So we're going to look at some beliefs here. And you may believe that there's a lot of work involved with making things work. And oh, yeah, absolutely. There's work on yourself as well as together that you would be doing in a relationship. But then it also is not the depth and the level of work that you're thinking that it may be. And let me explain that. So some of you may think that like, oh, if the relationship is toxic, or if there's a lot of challenges in the relationship, then that means it's love. That means we're twin flames. That means we're supposed to be together. And it absolutely does not mean that. Okay. Those are lessons for you. That's you showing yourself that you're repeating particular patterns, and you may not be valuing your worth and connecting with what it is that you truly desire. So that's really what it's showing you. And actually, twin flames are individuals that are highly spiritually enlightened, and they're bringing unconditional love to each other, and they're growing together in that perspective, not people that are bringing toxicity and issues and challenges to each other. And it does help you to uncover things and trigger things within yourself that need to come to the surface to be dealt with. But it's really done in a loving, unconditional, committed type of way, where it's like, yeah, these triggers may come out, but my partner is supportive in that, and they're helping me work through that, as opposed to like a lot of the times that we do see in the toxic type of relationships, where it's like, oh, the trigger comes out, and then like you're just left to deal with it on your own, and you got to get over it in order to continue to be in the relationship with that person. So I know I went off on a tangent there, but I really just wanted to try to explain what this means. Like, don't the level of work that you're open to committing to in a relationship, and if anything is different than that, then that may be something that's triggering for you, as a lesson for you to understand why you feel like you only deserve that and nothing better or nothing more. All right, so we also have, we have the conflict coming up here. We have a little bit of contrast, a little bit of challenges here that are coming up. And again, we're looking at your beliefs or your goals, and I'm feeling like this is really speaking to what your idea of a healthy relationship is. And that doesn't mean that it's perfect, but you may want to consider what that is. You may want to journal on that if possible, or if you feel called to do that. Okay. We also have the Ace of Swords here. So I'm going to look at your approach here. So I feel like your approach is just one of seeking clarity, which we do as Tauruses, because it's like, look, tell me the truth. Like, let's deal with reality. Let's deal with what's actually happening here. And I want to deal with things from that perspective. So we don't like hide or pretend or anything like that. Like we want the truth here, and we're open to dealing with the truth no matter what it looks like and how it makes us feel. So you are open to seeking clarity, and that is a wonderful place to be, because at least you can look at things from a truthful perspective and from an objective perspective as well. We also have the Ten of Pentacles, so you really focus on creating that healthy home environment here. So that is also wonderful. So I see that for some of you, whether you're open or not, that may ultimately be a desire of yours, and that may be what this is speaking to. But others of you, this is about like wanting to work through any contrast or challenges, and it doesn't even have to be that deep for some of you, because some of you are already in this space where you do have that healthy relationship that you've been desiring or you've seeked out. So you are already there. So this is just a continuation of that. Okay. And you continuing to put in the work and effort and staying positive along the way. So I don't want to forget to say that, because with the Ten of Pentacles, that really is, victory, celebration, bliss, fulfillment after you've been through some things, and it's you staying positive along the way to get to that place. All right. So let's look at externally here. So that is wonderful to see here, because I am hearing that your partner also wants, or anyone that's coming into your energy that would be new, is also wanting like a clean slate, to step into a new chapter, one that is and can provide a lot of blessings and abundance and is fulfilling. So that is also what is being desired out in your external space here. So someone coming to you is likely going to be wanting these things. Okay. What else? We have the Nine of Cups. So this person is looking for happiness. They're looking for bliss. They're looking for joy. They're looking for fulfillment, and emotionally as well. So they got the finances down, they're stable, they're secure, and now they're looking for emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. So Taurus, that's what we do. So, all right, I love it. And if you're already with this person or in this situation, this is just that beautiful, beautiful confirmation that, yeah, they're on the same page. All right, and then we have the Empress here. Wonderful. So this is really about bringing in that those divine feminine qualities as a part of the process, and you matching up and balancing that perfectly with your partner. And so it doesn't always have to be divine feminine. It can be divine masculine here. There's no gender here, but it's about like really bringing in both of those qualities, that assertiveness, that drive, that ambition, those goals, that feeling of being secure and protected and provided for, as well as the emotional component, the emotional intelligence, the compassion, the empathy, the understanding, and the unconditional love. Wonderful. I love this. All right, so let's get some guidance here. Okay, so we have King of Wands coming through with the passion and the loyalty here. So this is an amazing reading. It's awesome. But yeah, so you do have that potential for that there. And we also have the Seven of Swords here. All right, so Also, as a part of this process, whatever you're deciding here with your partner or by yourself, stepping into new portals, new chapters here that are bringing fulfillment and joy and happiness, you may need to decide, like, okay, you know, where are we now and where do we desire to be, and what can we do to get there? Where is the gap? What things can we work on to help us to get there? And so this doesn't have to be like a really grueling, draining, drawn out process, and it's going to be different for everyone in their relationships, but I feel like this can be lighthearted. This can be something that you both have specific goals on your own that you want to accomplish, and you share that with each other, and you share, you know, also the goals that you have together, and you figure out a way to incorporate all that together. I mean, that's just what this is about here. So it's nothing that you can't do and nothing that your partner can't do. So this is all possible. This is all, you are all capable of these things. So, you know, that doesn't concern me, the Seven of Swords there. It's really about, like, if you do find that, like, okay, we have some desires, not quite sure how to get there, then you may want to look at developing some things that you can do with your partner to get there. And I do want to say also, if you are single, these are things that you can establish within yourself, goals, desires, and vision that out, and what you can do also to reach the point of where you want to go single as well. And there's like a lot of new beginnings here that are coming up. So there's definitely some choices to you as a part of that process as well. So we really kind of spoke to that. So I won't spend too much time here. But this is really like you picking out the choices that you feel passionate about. The goals that you and your partner have that are truly aligned with where you're going, where you want to go, where you vision your family unit being down the line here. I also have Four of Pentacles here. Okay, so you may find that there are ways that the community can support you in some way. So you giving and serving, that may be part of your goals or plans. So you may decide that, you know, Saturday mornings you're going to volunteer, you're going to give back to the community, or you're going to give to charities, or, you know, something of that effect. So if there is a way that you can incorporate that process into your plans, then absolutely do that. If that's not something you're desiring, then, you know, just leave it for someone else. But, you know, excuse me, that is an idea for some of you. Also running things through your heart space, your heart chakra, as well as your logical mind, because we do are analytical. Sometimes we overanalyze things a little bit as Taurus. But, you know, this is really about like running it through your heart space, your logical mind, and going with how you feel, not continuing to evaluate and dissect it and rip it apart, but just really going with how you feel and utilizing your intuition and moving forward. Okay, what else do we have here? Let's go here, get some oracles. So we have water codes with ancient wisdom and knowledge, and knowing and trusting that the intelligence is within you, every single thing that you need and desiring. The answers are already within you. You have the answers already. Me, anyone else, any other readers that you watch, we're just giving you more information for you to decide what's right for you, what's best for you, and to make the decisions that are going to benefit you and your partner and your family. So you have all of that knowledge within you already. So connect with that. Connect more deeply. So we have your emotions, your memory, your life force. So if there is some way that you can incorporate more water, so I'm hearing that for sure. Staying hydrated is going to be helpful to you at this time, because there is some evidence out here supporting that water does hold your long-term memories. So just in addition to that, I mean, water gives us life, it sustains us, but you know, there is some connection here with water for you. So if you're able to increase your water intake, or you're able to be around water more, then absolutely do that. And it's going to be sort of like a self-care practice for you to do that. So that's what I'm hearing. So I want to get a couple more and then we'll close out. So we have friendship with nurturing bonds within your relationship and your love life, and how that's going to dramatically improve you and the things that you are striving towards and the things that you are working towards here. And I think that's wonderful for this to speak to friendship as well. So this is not just about improving your personal romantic relationships. It's improving relationships with your friends, with your other family members, with your children, with your soul family, your soul tribe, and those out in the community. So that's a wonderful reminder of that. And then when it comes to matters of the heart, there's no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. And so I live by this. I live by this because once I understood this, then that changes everything for you when you know that you can never make the wrong decision. You can never make the wrong decision. It's just a matter of the experiences you want to have and the lessons that you want to learn for yourself. All right, Taurus, so those are the messages I have for you. Thank you so much for watching and have a great week.